Hello, hello, hello. Ow. Do let me know if anything is too loud. I have no idea if my music or my voice is too soft, quiet, etc. Feels like it's a bit too loud, but my mic gain is max, so hopefully it's not too bad. I'm just hoping the music's not too loud. What else do I need to set up? I think that's everything. Do I need to? Should have done a little bit more research before I started. Should I just YOLO it? I really don't know too much about this, but I think it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Hope music and everything's okay. I'm going to... Alright, that's fine. Alright. From my understanding, gotta take keycaps out first. I think. Do I need to do before and after? I don't think so, right? Okay. I don't have a place to hold the keycaps, it's fine. Oh boy. I do just yank it out, right? Just like any other keycaps. Whoa. I've never fully opened a HHKB before. Okay. Oh boy. It's a lot harder to take out than regular keycaps. Hello, hello, good morning. How are you doing? It is very much nighttime for me. That's so cool. Oh, whoops. Oh, I also set up the side cam today. I don't know how well this looks, but thought I'd give it a go. Although every time I take a keycap off, it kind of shakes, huh? Okay, doesn't do quite as well as I thought. Never mind. You have sound now? Do let me know if anything is too loud or too soft. Then I'll readjust the stuff. But yeah. Because for some reason I never know if my music is too loud or too soft. What is that gunk on that? Oh, that didn't feel good. That was fine, I just had to refresh the stream to get the sound. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, from my understanding, there's a spring in the middle of the spacebar, right? And it kind of shoots up if I take it out. I'm so scared. How do I do this? Like that? Oh, nice. Does anyone know if this spring makes any weird sounds? Like spring crunch? Or or is it okay? And I don't need to like lube or anything. Because I'm not too sure about the spring. There's so much gunk on here. I'm gonna brush it up. Okay. I know nothing on Topra. Yeah, I'm a noob. I'm a noob at Topra. Okay. I'm gonna put these to the side. From what I understand now, I just unscrew it, yeah? What are Phillips said. I don't even own one, that's how much I know about them. That's fair. This is my first Topra board, so. Oh, no. Does this fit? Why is this so stiff? Nice. I really hope I don't strip the screw. Oh, that really hurt. I wanted to get one this year, but I gave myself a limit of one keyboard per year, and I'm at 2 this year. Which 2 did you get? believe there's one here, right? In the do not remove sticker. Is it possible to use my fingers? Frog Mini F18K. Oh wow. Oh, two G on boards. I don't have a G on board myself. And there goes warranty. All right. Cool. I guess I don't need this anymore. Just put that aside. Four cubes total. One is not Geon. What's the other Geon one? Or what's the other two boards then? Why are all the screws so stiff in this board? Okay. I think that's it, right? I think there's only 3 screws. And then this is the scary part. For me at least. How do you... The other two are Frog TKL and the mode sign. Ooh, mode. Oh boy. Okay, there's the ribbon cable. God, I am terrified. How do I... Okay, so I just do that. Okay. Anyone in the stream that can help? Which side of the ribbon cable do I take out? Ugh. I assume I want to take out the one on the actual PCB. If I can figure out how. God, this ribbon cable looks so fragile. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a lever, isn't it? Kinda remember. No? Oh. Did I do it? Okay. Okay. I'll worry about how to put it back in later. Okay. So I can put this aside. Now it's these screws. Okay, wait. I don't know why I'm so scared about this. Do I unscrew it and then flip the whole thing? Yeah, I do that, right? Screws, flip the entire thing, take it out so I don't touch the domes and springs, because that I don't need to touch. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. think that's it's usually a flip up tab. Oh yeah. Yeah, I figured it out. I've seen videos, so I kinda know ish. It's just a little different in person when you really gotta look for stuff that you've heard about. And overall, I'm just terrified of doing this. Because I don't want to break anything. Should I have something on the side propping it up? Because if I push it down, it presses on the actual switches, right? No, nothing. But yeah, it's all good. All good. I know very little about Topra. Topra? I don't even know how do people pronounce it. I've heard both. Topre. Probably the side sounds like a recommendation I've heard. Okay, doesn't hurt to do something extra, I guess. So many screws. This is gonna be a decently long stream because I am planning on lubing the sliders as well. So, gonna be a long one. Probably gonna do it until my giveaway ends. But I'll pick the winners either after stream or tomorrow morning after I wake up. But I will close the giveaway at midnight. Close the comment section and all that. Alright. My hands are gonna get so sore just taking the screws out, they're so stiff. What? Okay, the last few ones are very scared of me. I really don't want things to fall out or do anything. It makes sense if you unscrew the PCB without, I assume elevating the top case. Once the last screw is undone, everything is gonna fall apart. Yeah. Wait, it makes sense if you unscrew the PCB without elevating the top case. So should I be doing this? No, shit, they're not connected. Yeah, this is fine. Elevating it should be okay. Hopefully, at least. I think elevating it doesn't hurt. Yo, hello. Thank you for joining. I am on the last screw for this, and then I'm absolutely terrified of the next part. Okay, so from my understanding, I now flip this, right? I just flip it, and the domes and springs should be intact. And then I just take it up. I just remove this. Try to place it down. Oh, I'm so scared. Why did they just drop down like that? Success. Okay. Okay. So I don't touch that. From what I know, I don't touch this now. Do they pre-loop this? Do they pre-loop the spacebar now? Or has that always been a thing? I mean, I did buy this secondhand, but I don't think they said they ever opened it. So I assume this is stock. There's a bit of lube in this dome. I don't know if that's normal that there's lube there. I know there should be lube in the wires, but on the dome itself, I don't know. Does that help? Lubing the... Oh, I guess that's just the stabilizers, maybe. Alright, sliders. Okay. Well, that's fine. So, I take this and put it somewhere where I can't touch it and ruin this. I'm gonna put it behind me so that doesn't get ruined. Now, we get to this part. I pop it out, yeah? How do I do the... How do I pop out the... You're not planning to loop the PCB deeper sound if you do? Wait, that's a thing? I didn't know you could loop the PCB. Where like, just on top of it? What does that do? Will you just make the sound deeper? I didn't know that was a thing. Am I missing a piece here? Oh no, it's just... Oh no, it's not, that's fine. Some people will loop the whole ass PCB. I did not know that. I didn't know that was a thing. Also, how do you remove the spacebar stab? Do I like push it down as well, like the sliders? Because it looks like I can pluck out the wire here, but then how do I get this housing part? Like, do I just push it down? Screwdriver? By screwdriver, you mean just literally just pop it out, right? Oh, I messed up already. I should have done the wire first. Ow, what the? Why do people... I swear people make this a lot easier. It looks a lot easier on camera. There's a flap on the top housing. Use screwdriver to push it. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, gotcha. Oh, the whole thing comes out. I see. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll deal with that in a bit. But I just need to take this wire out now. The 2U wire. It's always hard to figure out the holes on the first. Okay, buddy. I'm just gonna keep this here. Where do I put this? It's fine, let's put that. What the? Hello? I hope I'm doing that right. From what I remember, it's okay if a bit of plastic breaks off, right? Like tiny parts. Did you lose any screws yet? Not yet. Touch wood, fingers crossed, nothing happens. I am doing this correctly, right? Yeah, that's fine, but your desk is too smooth. Put a towel down to catch the sliders. To catch the sliders. Just so it's easier to clean up, or... Oh, I don't have a towel, I'll use this, I guess. My little soldering mat. Don't damage my desk. Ah, okay, I see. Gotcha. Thank you. Why do these look looped already? They don't come loop stock, right? Oh no, they aren't. They're just shiny. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. They just look looped. My bad. And from what I understand, when I loop it, I just loop the two corners, right? Okay, wait, I think it's easier if I do this. Yeah. So I just lube the two corners, right? Like here and here. And that's it. The two slider parts. You loop the two rails on this inside of the housing. And that's it, right? I don't need to loop anything else. And besides the wires, but... If you wanted to be thorough, you can also dry loop the sliders. Dry loop? What's that? Ow. There's so many bits flying around. Dang. You bag loop the sliders so the whole thing is looped. Oh! Nah, I'm okay. because I don't want the whole thing to be like oily and weird. I'll just go back to that. Okay. Oh, I forgot that's a 2U. Ugh. That's why I use dry lube so it's not wet? What is dry lube? I'm so confused what that is. I feel like I'm using so much force pushing these out. I'm kind of scared. It's lube that dries after. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just loop the sliders. There's so many broken little bits now. Okay, let me try to clean this up a little bit before I continue. Okay. And then this part I have to pluck out. So I could just use a screwdriver. It's graphite based. Dang. Eh? Wait, how do I do this? I just push it through, right? There we go. That. Okay. Oh, okay, that just automatically. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Do I ever need to take the wire out? I guess to just loop those contact points. Can I just pop them out? Yes, need to loop heavy. Got it. So I just twist it out like a. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. I see how it works. Okay. So it's just the top and bottom. Okay, from the looks of it, I mean, do I just follow the top and bottom? Do I need to do this side as well? Because this looks like it contacts with plastic as well. I don't know if I need to do pretty much this entire thing or just top and bottom. Because it looks like it goes left and right, so it looks like it hits. Nice. And I assume there's no left or right. Oh no, there is. It's not too hard to figure out left and right then. Okay. I'll just do left and right like that so I don't mess up. Okay. Should I do the stabs first then? Might as well. But where do I lube on the wires? Besides the top and bottom. Where's my brush? Besides the top and bottom, do I need to do this whole side as well? Not really? Okay, so just top and bottom. Okay. Good old BDZ. Do I need to clean the housing? It should be fine. Okay, it's the left side. Let's do one side first. Okay, do a hefty amount here. I think I'm gonna end up doing the sides anyway. Yeah, screw it. Okay, and then it's just, oh, there's a lot of space there. Oh, I see what you mean by you need a lot. Okay. Well, if it coats the wire, it should be okay. Better safe than sorry. Alright, so it's just down like that, and then clip it. I see. Learning, okay. Wow, that's a lot. I think I put way too much. Oh boy. Okay. we go. And I just pop it back in. Like that. I guess so. I think that's okay. I mean, they're moving. Is there any like tape mod equivalent thing so the housing doesn't shift left and right, or is that not a thing? Like, you know how plate mount stabs, people put like tape on the plate so it doesn't shift around? Is that a thing for this or no? I've seen people do it, but I don't. Oh, okay, I see. I won't bother doing it. Okay, what are the contacts for this wire then? I assume I do both L parts, right? Because there's contacts there, and then yeah, okay, that's fine. BRB, no worries. Take your time. Okay. Put a very generous amount. A little too generous there. And then I do this side, same thing. I feel like I put too much. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Where do I loop for the shrimp here? Hey, yo, hello, how you doing? Where do I loop for the housings for 2U? That I haven't figured out yet, actually. Do I loop? Let's see, let me see the movement. I am learning as I go here. I got no idea what I'm doing. I guess I just loop the side, right? Yeah, I guess so. That's the only contact I see. Okay, so it's just a side. Okay, easy. Nice. Okay. One last wire, and then I think I will put the silencer rings on first before I loop the plate. Can HHKB stab wires be straightened? Oh, that's a very good question. I didn't even think about that. It's fine. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. Hopefully. Ugh. Just use more lube? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I completely doused the spacebar in lube. You can see that. I'm hoping that's enough. Hey, Q, how you doing? Oh, my nose. Also, I don't need to lube or do anything to this spacebar spring, right? Does this contribute to any sound at all? HHKB wires just need a lot of lube? Gotcha. Is there a way for me to test it? Or not really? Do they ever feel sluggish? Like, can you overloop HHKB wires? Because I doused these in BDZ and I don't know if it'll be sluggish or not. Test is putting it back together. Amazing. Fantastic. So we shall see how it turns out. Alright, so these are pretty brand new. KeebMats released their own silencing rings. They have 3 different thicknesses, 0.3, 0.5, and 0.7. So I got the 0.5 right in the middle. These are pour-on rings. So we'll see how much these mute the board. Where do I put them? I put them right here. Like one of my shows snipe. Ooh. Yo, shows HHKB boards are quite nice. Hello? Why can't these go back in? Okay. I should have a box. Easy to put back put it back if you're not moving the domes. Yeah, I'm not gonna move the domes. I don't want to mess anything up because I still don't know too much about HHKB. I don't know enough to warrant me moving stuff around. I'm sure I can figure it out, but I'm just a little lazy right now. So many screws though. Yeah. If I had an electric screwdriver, then I'll do it. Okay, so these just fit right on. Oh, that's easy. Nice. Try full size real force. Yeah, I want to try real force. I mean, I assume real force feels similar, or pretty much the same, right? Are the dome weights different on the real force compared to the HHKB? Electric screwdriver will strip the threads to play. Oh, true. Oh yeah, especially because these are Phillips Phillip heads, huh? That makes sense. What did you do to your HHKB? I think he changed the domes, right? It's like super heavy, that's why it's super tactile. These 45 grams are very light tactiles. I mean, the heavier domes did feel really nice. It's fun to like press on, but I really don't know if I could ever daily something that heavy. Cause that thing was heavy. Even typing on it for like a minute or two, I was starting to feel a lot. So I like the stock 45 gram domes. They're just easy to type on. Messages Alps build for the F1 after modding. Yo, that meetup was dangerous. I've never tried Alps before until that meetup. Dang, it feels kind of fun. Meetups are dangerous, making me want to do more builds. But again, Alps are something that I have no knowledge of, like absolutely none. I've heard of names of switches, how they're different, how you prepare them. I have got no idea. It sounds like a hassle to prepare Alp switches. I think someone was talking about like putting wax on it. I got no idea what that's about. Like, is that kind of like lubing? And some say you have to clean the Alp switches too. I don't know what cleaning the switches mean. Like I actually have no prior knowledge of Alp switches. Like I'm already clueless about Topra. But for Alps I got nothing. Zero knowledge. Yeah, that F1722 Alps build, that was fun to type on. That was really nice. Dust isn't good for them. People boil the switches. What? What? They boil the switches? Like what? Just legit just dunk it in water and boil it? What? What the? Does that not damage the switches at all? I'm so confused. You can also boil them with a candle to add. Oh, see, that's what oh, see, okay, that's what I heard about wax then. Wait, boil them with a candle? What, like you dunk the entire switches in candle wax? Yeah, I am learning a lot about Alps. The boiling thing only works with the older pine Alps housing as they are made of PBT and do not... Oh, I see. So what do you do instead then? To clean them? But Alps are so expensive. I don't know if I'll ever get into Alps. I'm happy with MX and Tool Pro. I'm happy with just trying them out in meetups. And because not all PCP supports Alps, right? You have to get them separately or something. Did the F1 722 come with Alps compatible PCB, or was it like bought separately? I forgot who had that build. The F1 Heine PCB. Oh, so that's why you guys are talking about it, right? Like near the end of the meetup, you guys were talking about the different south facing, north facing Heine PCBs for Alps compatibility, or? Ah, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, but by that point on the meetup, I was so tired. I was just sort of zoning out. I was like half listening to the conversations. I was so tired that day. But Alps is fun to type on. Something new. We got so much Alps here. Yeah, you said at the meetup. Crazy. Whoa. It'd be fun to learn more about Alps. I should do more research on them. I just never got into it. So how does the waxing part work for Alps? Like, do you melt candle wax and then dunk it? Dunk the housings or the entire switch? I assume you open them up or something, right? I'm kind of curious how that works. You make Alp soup. You melt the wax in boiling water and then throw your parts in. Oh wow, so it is literally just dunk it. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. Never knew that was a thing. Kinda cool. That must take ages though, right? How long do you leave it in for? Cause say like lubing switches takes hours, right? Like if you're doing it one by one, it's gonna take you like 6 hours. The first time I looped switches, it took me 6 hours. But now I just loop the stems, because I don't feel any difference doing the housing as well. And now I'm down to like 2 hours maybe for 70 switches. You sew them in all in one go, and that's it, right? Like you don't need a weight or anything, just dunk and then take them out. Because I assume you don't want to leave the parts in, because that sounds like it'll damage it. But they do need an hour or two to dry. Okay, that makes sense. I'm very curious to see that process. Because I'm trying to be fair, I don't know how ALP switches parts look like. I know what an ALP switch looks like, but I don't know how you open it and how the different parts look like. So I got zero ALPS knowledge. There's already a company that has CF plates for an F1 in stock. Whoa. Then ALPS go from 100 to thousands. Yikes. I mean, they're vintage, right? So I assume they're going to be a lot more expensive. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of vintage MX switches that go for a lot of money as well. Like that what's it called? The orange high rose, was it? The orange high rose cherry switches. They're hella expensive. Damn, I got lube all over my hand. Where should I put this here? I'll place the rings on this again later. It's gonna fall out, but I'm just gonna put it in here. Okay, so that's that done. Okay, time to lube some sliders. Damn, man's got connection. Okay, I don't want to put too much, right? I don't like your friend, he makes me want to spend money. Okay, and that's it. Just the two, just here, and then that's it. And then what, I just snap it back in. Oh, did I put too much already? Wait, can you see it? You see how slow it's going down? Is that normal? Or is that, did I put too much lube? Can you see that? Did I put too much lube? Oh wow, it's so laggy. What's going on? I don't know if I put too much. I feel like I barely put anything though. It's fine, you. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. Oh boy, some of the rings fell out. It's fine, I'll deal with that later. Oh, what in the world? did not foresee this to be a problem. Okay. Where's the loop all over the brush handle? Oh, missed the spacebar. Learning to draw plates is a rite of passage for playing with Alps. Wait, do you know how to draw plates? Or do you get them custom made? I learned to draw a plate to try and get a custom plate made for my Melody 96. But then America won an MQ of 5 because no one wants to buy that product. Lol. Melody 96, I don't think I've heard of that board. Interesting. Yeah, me and Carol started learning 2D CAD in 2021. Oh, nice! I feel like I should learn how to do 3D or 2D modeling at least. Because I feel like that might be something fun to do for like keycap designing as well. I assume 2D CAD, you can use 2D CAD for keycap design, right? And also, am I right to in thinking that I lube the two sides for the 2U ones? The two big sides? Because that's the only contact points I saw. I'm gonna do the 2Us first. Wait, which way does the... Oh, this way? Ah. I feel like they need a bit more lube on that. just snap this back in. There we go. Nice. It's 96% 1800, but non-expanded. Oh, so it's like it just everything's squished together, huh? Yeah, I'm not into 100%. I don't use number pads, so I don't see a use of. I don't see a use of whatchamacallit. Use for anything that is more than a TKL. I say that I was tempted to get the W1AT from Gion because I just like the wacky layout. But I didn't end up getting it. I used them before. Okay, that's fair enough. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna douse this in more BDZ so it does not rattle. No chance of rattle. Let's make this a complete silent HHKB. Alright. Entering customers' phone numbers on the number row. But I also have a build with the blocker to make it a normal TKL. I see. Nice. I used to work in a phone shop many years ago. Needed to manually type in. Account numbers are 23 digits long. Dang. Yeah, I've tried typing on a number pad. I am so slow. Because I don't use number pads. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna go for a quick toilet break. I'll be right back. Alrighty. We continue. Be very careful in seeing which sliders don't have a ring and which does. Because some have fallen off. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's a bit too much, huh? I'm kind of scared of overdoing it. Alright. I wonder how long this is gonna take me. How long does modding a HHKB usually take? I'm expecting like 2 to 3 hours, because this part takes a while. How long have I been streaming for? Hour 20? Not bad. Wait, also, if I were to actually loop the PCB, is it literally just putting like 205 on top of the switch on top of the PCB? Oh boy. Why am I struggling with this? Like, there we go. Wait, how did I miss one? Did I loop that at all? Did I miss one? Oh boy, what did I do? No, I did loop that one. Oh, it's that one that I missed. Okay, that's fine. Probably 90 minutes, but if you dry loop the sliders, then they'll need... Oh, okay, yeah. Smear it all over the PCB. You need to use 205 with the 45. Ah, okay, okay. Interesting. But all that does is just dampens the sound, right? Nothing to do with smoothness at all, I assume. Or does it like get rid of like spring crunch or something? That's all I can think of. Why am I struggling with this so much? What is going on? Makes the sound more deeper and full, and yes, the reason you do it is to stop spring ping and for better contact between the domes and the PCB. Interesting. Go Question is, am I bothered to do that? Do you do that for all your HHKBs? Or all your Topras? We tempted to use dielectric grease? I think that'd be too much, right? Because I feel like at that point, the domes or the springs might stick to it, or get and feel like it'll get really mushy. Domes will degrade? Oh. If you use desk keys, key clock domes, then you can use dielectric grease. Interesting. I was thinking grease because it's made to allow current to pass. Current can pass through 205, no? Can current not pass through 205? Rebuilding my frog. Watching you mod now. Oh, nice. What are you rebuilding it with? You had what did you have on it? London Fogs, right? Yeah, London Fogs on Plate. Wait, how are you rebuilding it? If people do it, I'm assuming current passes to 205. If it was causing issues, people would not do it. Yeah, yeah. Because I would also assume it's okay because people use it for like stabs, and I'm not saying stabs are, electronic or anything, but sometimes lube uh, seeps out from the stab housings and they get onto the PCB, and if that's the case, kind of doesn't work immediately, right? So I assume it's okay. And I assume that would be the whole reason why we use 205 for anything keyboard related. Going to try palm plate and foam. Nice, nice. What foam? Plate foam? Is it a TKL? Not the Frog Mini? The Frog Mini's the 60%. Or did he say Frog Mini or just Frog? Oh, he just said it's Frog, but he has a Frog Mini. If I remember correctly. I don't think there was a Frog TKL at the meetup. They said the Frog, yeah. But I'm pretty sure his is a Frog Mini. Yeah, I think his original build was the Frog Mini alu plate with London Fogs and GMK Dandy, if I remember correctly. Okay, I want to try putting some of the rings back on so I don't lose or forget some. Whoa. Where'd it go? Oh. Okay. Nice typo. I think his Frog Mini is green too, no? I think you both have green Frog Minis. Frog's gotta be green. True. I've been really into green boards recently as well. Green and red are quite nice. But like not a bright red, like a maroon burgundy kind of red's quite nice, I think. Also, does anyone know if I can syringe loop these stabs if I still feel like they're looking a bit too dry looking? I'll just touch it up with my brush later. It's fine. It's okay. Oh yeah, I meant like right now, which I guess I could. I don't know, that's a stupid question. That was a very stupid question now that I think about it. I'm a dumbass. It's okay. Long day. Oh shit. So far so good. I'm surprised this doesn't feel as tedious as MX. Maybe it's because I'm only lubing like 2 rails only, so it doesn't feel like a lot. Monday night was actually super tiring, even though it was just 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty tired by the end of it. It was definitely fun for sure. I think maybe next time we should do it on like a Friday night, maybe, just so we don't have to worry about being too tired next day. But people might want to go out on Friday nights. I don't know. I don't go out anymore. It's been a long time. I might go out for drinks, but not out. Wait, to put back all the screws, and the issue people have is when they swap the domes, they don't align the domes properly, so they need to open up again. Just need to okay. But if I don't move the domes, right, like so I haven't touched the domes at all, I can just put this like on top, right? Oh boy, they all look very sluggish. Do I need to loosen up on the lube a bit? Or lessen the lube a bit? I know the springs will help, but I'm just scared. Just need to find a venue that will let host event cheaply on a Friday night. True. If don't move the domes, then it's easy. Imagine redoing the domes several times. Yeah, no. That sounds like a pain. I think I need to lessen up on the lube. I'm sure it'll break in after I use it for a little bit, but still. There we go. Like this one didn't even go down at all. Like at least most of them are going down, but this one stays up. They all fall so slowly now. Dang. Hopefully I didn't ruin my HHKB. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, I just shook out all the rings. Okay, that looks and feels a lot better now that I've used a tiny bit less lube, so I'm gonna do that instead. Meaning my HHKB is inconsistent. Yay! It's fine. I'm sure the domes will negate that. Yeah, in just a couple hours more until my giveaway closes. Just a quick reminder. You got how long left? Like an hour and a half left before I close the giveaway. And then I'll pick a winner. I'll pick the 3 winners either after I finish streaming or tomorrow morning. Crisis can't find my foam. Who needs foam? I say that while I'm using my spring that is fully foamed. I'm a hypocrite. I don't mind foam. I think a lot of people hate on foam, which I kind of understand, but preference. A fully foam spring is really another option. Honestly, you're right. The spring with no foam sounds really bad. I can't lie. It's just because of all the flex cuts. Like just too many flex cuts. Just completely ruins the sound if you don't put foam in it. Which is fine. I mean, my spring is the only board with all foams in it, so it's just like it's the one board that has all foam. So that's fine for me. I think diversity is important. Yeah, having like having one fully foam board is not a bad thing. It's different. It's different from other boards. Like my favorite board right now is my Cycle 7. That I used only plate foam. Because I kind of needed it, to be honest, in my opinion. Without the foam, it kind of sounded very thin. Okay, lubing this HHKB is actually a lot easier and a lot more fun than I expected. It's kind of nice. I guess because it's different from MX, different from what I'm used to. And I just finished lubing a batch of switches today as well. All right. Final row. Oh, that's a bit too much. I'm very excited to see how this sounds after I'm fully modding it. I guess I kind of already know what a silent taupe report sounds like from the meetup now, but it's just nice to be able to do one myself and type on it at home. Nope. Okay. Almost there, final stretch. I think after I do all the sliders, I just want to touch up the stabilizers again, just to really make sure that it's not going to tick, because I feel like that's going to drive me crazy if it does, and I can't reopen it. Oh, I can. It's just a hassle to reopen it again. I'm very glad I didn't buy the Type S, because I feel like this would have been something I would have regretted not. Oh boy. I feel like doing the mods myself was a very good idea. I think the other ones there. The rings fell off on the other ones. Oh, okay. Thought I lost it. I assume type S. Type S is factory sounds, right? Yeah. Yeah, sounds and tall sliders. So it keeps that 4 mm travel. But for this, if you do what I'm doing, the travel distance will be shortened. So for example, these are 0.5 mm. So now my travel will now go down to 3.5s, which I'm okay with. You can use dome gaskets to get back to travel. What are dome gaskets? Man, this just goes to show how much I don't know about Topra. What is dome gaskets, and where do you put them? Yeah, Topra's a whole new world that I just don't know anything about, apparently. I keep learning stuff today. They go between the domes and PCB. The domes and PCB. Okay. And what does that do? Does that elevate the domes? Elevate the domes. Okay. Oh, and it pushes the sliders back up more. But if there's a silencing ring there, surely it doesn't matter, right? Because I don't know. I had no idea dome gaskets were a thing. It's very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna touch up on the stabs just a little bit, just to put it in the gaps and all. Just in case. I'd much rather overdo it a little bit. Imagine it pushes the PCB downwards. Oh, I see. I was thinking it pushes it upwards. So I was thinking like, wouldn't that not change anything or reduce it even more? But okay, I see what you mean. Pushes it downwards. Gotcha. Oh. Wow, I had no idea that was a thing. Okay. Fingers crossed that does not tick. I think spacebars look good. Alrighty. Time to put this thing back together. Alright. Put these aside, put this away. There's a bit of... oh boy. Okay. so I take the PCB, right? Oh boy. Okay, so I do this. And then plop it back on. Oh, yikes. How do I do this? How do I do this accurately? Is there a secret? Or do I just pray? Oh, to prop it up. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I had. I had these two earlier. So. Why am I so scared? Why am I so terrified? Hello? Okay, there we go. No? Wait. The top row isn't... Why is the top row not going in? Is it misaligned? Did I miss something? Oh, because of this. Wait, I didn't break the case, did I? This is meant to be like that? Was this meant to be this long? Oh, whoops. The top row isn't top rowing. Okay. I'm just scared I broke something. I didn't break anything, did I? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so, well... Okay. Okay. Okay, not too tight. Can I flip it back after I screw in like a couple? Just to see if everything is in line and everything works? Or is that too dangerous? Five. Yeah, so like if I do like these five right now, maybe I'll put one down there in case. I hear some like rattling noises, but I assume because I haven't screwed everything back in yet. I kind of hear like the springs like shaking around a bit. Is that normal? Is that just because I haven't screwed everything back in yet? Or is that a sign for me to lube the PCB to get rid of that noise I just heard? What's that smiley face about, huh? There's so many screws. Why? Oh boy. Okay. I'm just really hoping that weird sound is gone after I screwed everything in. 'Cause that did not sound great. Oh, here's a weird question. Does anyone tape mod HHKBs, and does that make any difference if I do? Or polyfill? Yes, it makes sound deeper. Oh, should I? Does... Yeah, why is there a weird... It's like a weird sandpapery kind of sound. Can you hear that? It's like rattly. Is that the spring? I mean, it's definitely silenced. Does that... I don't know if that picks up on the mic. Oh, that sounds terrible. Is it really the spring? Really? Do I have to loop the PCB? Does looping the PCB really get rid of the spring sound? Screw it. Should I do it? Can't really hear from the mic. Okay, well, but, okay. Looping the PCB does get rid of any of the spring sounds, right? If you want to lube it, you need to also put back all the springs. Yeah, that I know. That's why I didn't want to touch the domes and springs. Ooh, here's another question. Can I lift this PCB up just like this and leave the domes and springs on the sliders? So that way I just take out the PCB, lube it, and then just place this back in. Because I don't have to worry about realignment because I'm just aligning with the screws. And the domes are just sat in the sliders. So that does it for me, right? Realigning the springs and domes might cost you another hour. But if I put them on the sliders themselves, then I don't have to worry about realignment, right? Because then the realignment is done for me with the screws. And they have to be perfect or your switches won't work. Now the issue is after you lube the PCB. If one switch doesn't work, okay, wait, sorry, hold on. So in what case does the switch not work? The switch doesn't work when the springs and domes aren't in the correct position, right? Spring dome misaligned. Okay, right. So my my thinking is, if I just take out the PCB, even if domes are stuck to it, I can put the domes and springs in the sliders, right? And so then that alignment issue is okay, right? And all I need to do is just put the PCB back on. Is that a thing? Right, but okay, wait, let me show you what I mean. I kind of know how it looks like inside, but I'm just trying to think of different methods to make my life a little easier. Because from what I remember watching a video on a Holy Grail, the Norbauer one. And essentially what happened was they put the domes on here. This is gonna be fun. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, and the domes need to be specific, right? Wait, do these need to always point up? Ah, I'm so scared. Okay. Oh god, and if this falls, it's gonna go everywhere. Okay, so right now, if I take these, can I just put them on here? Does that work? Does it work if I just take this and just put it on here, for example? Like flip it. So the dome and spring is here instead. Is that possible? Yes? Okay. Oh, why are they stuck to the PCB? Oh, where's the spring? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay. Like that. Is there any chance of this being misaligned? Oh god. I see what you mean by, okay. Oh, they are so fragile. Whew. It's fine. I'll take my time. It's okay. Put the whole thing back together and lift off just the PCB. The domes are stuck. They're stuck on the PCB. Okay, and another thing, when I'm lubing it, I lube the circles, right? Wait. Oh, this is here. Okay. Because it's flipped like that. So everything, this side goes there. Okay, gotcha. I don't think it matters, but... Oh boy, the spring came out. Please, please, please. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is so nerve-wracking. This would be a good time to advertise my rates. GG. It's the whole PCB. When you loop the circles, that's the part that helps the springs. Okay, so I just looped the circles. I don't need to loop anything else because that's the only thing that contacts stuff. It's been billing, so GG. You can leave now. Not nearly 3 hours. What are you talking about? I've only been streaming for what, 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours 12 minutes. Oh, this is where it starts to... Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I can see how these can be misaligned. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Alright. I just looped the whole thing since you're already doing it. What, do I like literally just paint across the whole PCB? We already passed 2 hours, so the third is chargeable. GG. I assume if I placed the domes kind of off, that would misalign it as well. Yes, take out your brush to paint your walls and go to town before you put the wet loop PCB. What? Before you put the wet looped PCB onto the domes and springs, do close-up shot for us to see. Okay, sure. like to see how much lube I put. I assume I don't like douse it, but like I just, you know, just a light coating, which should be enough, yeah. It's moving these springs over that's so scary. They're so fragile. This is gonna take a long while. Oh boy. No, so we can see if your springs are straight or not. Oh. Oh, the springs need to be completely straight as well. Oh my. Oh. What did I get myself into? Okay, I think the rattling noise was definitely from the spring, so as long as I can get rid of that, I'm happy. Do people put like 105 on the springs? Is that a thing as well? Or is it just lubing the PCB? So I'm just trying to think of more ways to reduce the rattling noise, because it was quite obvious. I really didn't like the sound of it, so. Just curious if people put 105 on the springs, or is it just lubing the PCB to get rid of the spring rattle? Nice. I've heard people who use Deski's domes also bag lube 105 to springs because they somehow get spring crunch. Interesting. Yeah, bag loops are something I could do, huh? But okay, no, for now I won't. I'll just do this, and if it's really bad in the future, then I'll reopen it and redo it. For now, I only have the patience to do the PCB. That's fine. And because I feel like I don't want to deal with tangled up springs, because I feel like if these get tangled up, it's gonna be a pain. Like finding doubles and trying to uncoil them, that sounds like a pain with these springs, considering how light and fragile they are. FYI, HHKB is the easiest total board to do. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with this then. I don't mind sticking with HHKB. I think the only other board I would be interested in, like Topper wise, is the is it the Filco one? The one you have, um, the one where you used your GMK Shoko on. Our Real Force needs plate gaskets. Oh yeah, that I've seen. That I've seen. Yeah, I don't think I'd get myself into Real Force anytime soon. Leopold FC, yes, FC, yeah, that one. I think that would be the only other Topro board that I'd be interested in. How's modding that one? Um, is that similar to HHKB or is that similar to Real Force with the plate and all? Oh boy. It's a metal plate sim as Real Force? Okay. So, just a lot more parts to mod. I assume the springs don't have to be like perfect, right? As long as they're like facing up, not in a weird crooked way, it should be okay. This is entirely... Like, I think that looks good to me. This one's a little off. Okay. And since we usually buy those used, the plates sometimes need to... Ah, I see. Okay, so, now. So I just take Tool 5, a light coating, and I just go at it. Tell me if I'm doing this completely wrong. Just like that, right? You can see where I painted it. And I assume I just do a little bit more, just so the domes kind of stick onto it. And close the gaps between domes. Get a peanut-sized blob of it and paste it with your fingers is fine. Because I can be like super generous with that. I can just do that too. I don't want to use my fingers. Yeah, sure. Because I really don't know how heavy of a coating this needs to get rid of any spring rattling. But I guess I can be generous if you're saying that. It could be like a peanut-sized blob. Peanut-sized. Almost kind of sounds different. Hopefully I'm doing this right. You can see it from the light there. That should be okay, yeah? I'll just put blobs. This feels so wrong. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, so a light coating. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's kind of like that. You can kind of see the brush strokes on here. That seems about right. It just feels very weird to me, very foreign. Because throughout the whole, the whole hobby, it's always been less is more. Don't use too much. And now it's just like, hey, blob it on your PCB. It feels so weird. Topra's a different hobby almost, yeah. Okay, so is this good? You can kind of see from the light, right? So these two rows are lubed, and these two aren't. You can kind of see it from the reflection. Just a very light coating on top. Topra Alps, IBM, Space Invaders, MX, all different. I can imagine. I mean, just learning about what you do for Alps, which is I'm already like very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very cool to see how different it can be, even though it's still keyboard. related. It still feels so weird, so wrong to do. Literally just painting a PCB with lube. It's so weird. Okay. Does that look about right? If you can see from the reflection. Alright. I pray your springs are straight now. Oh boy. Does this look straight? I guess it's really hard to see through camera, huh? Oh, I just pressed one up. Okay, guess I'm on my own on this one. Okay, so I just make sure that they're straight, and then I just slap the PCB on top. How do I know that they're straight? Or is there like any leniency to this? Like, as long as majority is facing upwards, or is it like it has to be dead on straight? Or why don't I put each thing back on, so then the spring, so I know the spring is on the circle. Is that easier than just praying? There's alignment pull from top case through the PCB. Okay. Okay. So okay, I'm not afraid of alignment of the PCB, because yeah, there's screw holes and stuff. But it's just whether or not the springs are straight. Would it be easier for me to take this one by one and put it back on here? But then I can't see if the spring is straight anyway, or if it's placed on correctly anyway. The way you're doing it now is correct, or how do you align the domes to the housing? Okay, so so I just need to hope that it's all the springs are facing upwards and all the domes are correctly placed, and then I just put the PCB on top. I was expecting the stream to be somewhat chill. I'm stressed. You won't know until you put it back together and plug it in the computer. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Double check everything. Domes look correctly placed. 1Us are looking okay. This one's shifted a little bit. That's fine. Spacebar's okay. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, I see the alignment poles. Okay. I guess these ones are. Okay. So exciting, I'm stressed. I did not expect this to be a stressful activity. Okay, before I put the rest of the screws in, I'm gonna see if the sound got better. Oh, so much better. Oh my god, okay. Oh, miles better. Okay, okay. Yeah, that definitely fixed it. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm glad I did that then. Oh, the stab is ticking. You know what? I cannot be bothered. It's fine. It's not taking as much as the original. I don't want to go through that again. I mean, I could flip. It's fine. I'll deal. Uh, I'll deal with reopening it another time. Test to see if all the switches work. Yeah, if it doesn't work, then I'll have to open it up anyway. If it does work, I'm just gonna live with it. Because I can't be bothered. Wow, I'm surprised lubing the PCB actually completely silenced the springs. It made a huge difference. I didn't think that would work. Wait another 23 minutes to test it. Should I paint? Should I lube up the spacebar spring as well? This massive thing. Should I just brush it? Since I'm dousing everything in this board with lube anyway. Alright. Very nice. Okay. This is another part of the build that I'm not too keen on, is putting it back in. Oh, what in the world? How does the bottom close up? Because I didn't really know how it opened up in the first place. Oh, does it hook onto it like that? Oh. Okay. Nice. Nice. Alright, moment of truth. Any predictions? Does everything work? I have another HHKB that I painted dark blue. Whoa. Alrighty. I am so scared. Oh, I need to plug it in and then open the app, huh? Oh wait, which app can I use to... Does VIA work? Can I just go to the key mapping thing? Or... Okay, so far so good. Oh, that's function. Okay. Oh my god. Nailed it. First go. Let's go. Function works as well. Nice. Nailed it. First go. I'm a pro. I know what I'm doing. Oh god, I was so stressed. Okay, do I loop this? Brush it up? You know what? I might as well. I'm here. Now open it back up to tape mod. Should I? It's only 3 screws. It's not that bad. Should I? How many layers did you tape mod your HHKB? Also, is tape modding it dangerous? I use it Bluetooth sometimes. So I don't know if I'll risk any overheating or anything if I tape mod and use Bluetooth. I don't think it should overheat that badly, right? Masking tape? Yeah, give me 1 second, let me grab some. Alright. This is Final Fantasy. I've never played Final Fantasy, so I actually don't know the music well. Masking tape. How many layers did you do? Like 2 or 3? Final Fantasy X. Fake fan. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why I'm not into Final Fantasy. I feel like I would be. But I just never got myself into it. Okay. Tape mod. Let me just straighten this part. Do I need to poke holes for these? Let's do a second layer first. I don't know if I should need to poke a hole for these or not, or if just taping it on top is okay. Because I don't think they do anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, there's no, okay, that's just for aligning the PCB, so taping on top is fine. Too long. Okay. That's not straight at all. And final layer. 1, 2, 3, 4. am I so bad at this? There we go. Should I do 3? Maybe I should do 3. 3 layers. Perfect. Getting close to 4th billable hour. Oh my god. You can leave now. It's okay. Alright, 3-layer tape mod. Let's go. Overheating what? There we go. Tape mod complete. Completely silent build. Board slides around so much. Uh-oh. It does become a squeeze now. Should I be concerned? What? What is going on? Became a little bit of a squeeze. Did my 3 layers is 3 layers a bit too much instead of just 2? Should I just take out the 3rd layer? I don't know if that makes a big difference or not, but it's making weird sounds that I don't like. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Final screw. nice. Alright. Nice. And then just for the lulz, I will loop that spacebar spring. I don't know if it'll do anything or not, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. There we go. I don't know if that'll do anything, but oh well. Alright. Yeah. Did I do it upside down? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Did I? Oh, that's the leak. Whoa, that's the wrong one. Putting the caps on is so satisfying. That pop. This is here. Okay. Select CVB. I 098. Whoa. FGH. 68. 3. There's not a lot of aftermarket HHKB keycaps, right? I low-key want to try high pros, but I don't know if there's anywhere to get high pros. But I'm pretty happy with these stock keycaps, to be honest. A full black kind of stealthy stealthy set is nice. Yeah, now show us Topra, yeah. I'm gonna bring a high pro board next time. Yeah, sure. Thanks. I'd love to try high pros. I mean, I assume it's just like any other higher profile keycaps. Like the highest highest profile keycap I have is MT3s from Drop. I assume that's very similar. And there we have it. HHKB back in. Let me put the batteries back in. Yay, they work. All right. Let's do a quick typing test. Why not? Where is my monkey type? My monkey type. Bam. All right. I will pause the music real quick. Where did my music go? Here it is. Oh boy, there's so much stuff on my table. Alright. And just for this, of course, putting on another KeebMat. Using all KeebMat stuff. Alright, I'm going to point the mic down. Cool. So this is around ear level. Alright. Modded HHKB with KeebMats Thockrings. These are 0.5 millimeters. Lubed the sliders and PCB. And tape mod. 2 layers of tape mod. So here is mouse clicks. Oh. What? I'm making so many mistakes. I think I need to get used to the shorter travel. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that feels and sounds pretty good. The tactility has really gone down for sure. Still don't know if I flipped my spacebar by accident. Also, is the spring in the spacebar needed? Because that's making it... There's a slight sound because of it. Oh, this is so nice. I like how light the tactility is. I know some people like a lot heavier tactiles, but I got weak fingers. This is nice. Okay. So got a lot of Discord stuff. Okay. I will also need to end the giveaway on Insta. Okay. Oh, let's see, let me. Okay. Well, let me try something first, actually. Also, if I turn... If I turn off comments on a Insta post, I can't see the comments anymore, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. That's fine. I'll just make an announcement. Giveaway has ended. I will pick out a winner soon. I will check for the follows of the winners before I announce them on my story. Winners will have 24 hours to respond. Remember, only respond to my account at Beanie Keys. That's Beanie Keys. Done. All right. Cool. Giveaway has ended. I will pick out the winners very soon. Thank you. Alright. Well, that is my HHKB modded. And I have to say, I love my HHKB even more now. Definitely like it more silent. I'm very glad it worked out. I was so scared of messing something up. I will film and record a sound test of this soon, hopefully, so then people can make a comparison with the stock one I have on my page, and I'll probably make another reel on a oh, that didn't close properly, on the stock and modded sound test. So tighten this a little bit more. There we go. All right. I'm sure there's no point in me bringing this board to the next meetup, because a lot of you guys already have a modded HHKB, so I assume there's no point. But still enjoyed modding this. Still enjoyed making this. That was really, really fun. All right. Thank you for the help. Really appreciate that. Otherwise, I don't think I would have been able to do any of this. If everyone assumes the same thing, then no one brings it. Well, I mean, even in the last whatchamacallit. Oh, I'm going blank. My head's going blank. I'm so tired. In the last meetup, we sort of chatted on the Discord, like telling everyone what we'd bring, because the community is still small enough for us to do that, to still, you know, tell each other what we're bringing, so there's not too many duplicates. But hopefully we get to the point where there's a lot of people where we can't keep up with everyone. At that point, that's a good thing. But yeah. For now, we all just tell each other what we're bringing. Yeah. I'm gonna put these back. Alright. Nice. Let me just do a quick tidy up and then I'll end the stream. I don't think anyone is streaming right now, right? I can check and see if I can rate them, but I don't think so from what I remember. I don't think I got a notification of anyone streaming, so. But then again, my list is very, very short. What? Okay. Alright. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Let me get rid of this. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been very fun. Quite a fun new experience. Yeah. Alright. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys soon. I have one. How many more builds do I have? I have 3 upcoming builds. Do I? I have one sponsored one personal, one review unit, one, and then I have a couple not commission, but like client ones. So yeah, I'll have a couple streams this month, so be sure to check it out. I will always post it on my Insta before I stream. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Oh, let me check if anyone's streaming and then I'll go. no one from my list is streaming, so I will just end the stream there. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for everyone's help. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.